Rise.
And we're live.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Back in effect. It is the Effing Podcast. I am B-Dub.
The Effing Podcast 919.
919, my bad.
Yeah,
I am B-Dub.
Branson.
Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog. Whoop, whoop.
Buddha, 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 Buddha,
Birthday
Buddha.
boy.
But I ain't here, though. But it's Buddha,
Happy
Buddha, Buddha,
birthday.
Buddha,
Happy
Buddha.
birthday.
In the corner eating chicken,
Birthday
y'all.
boy. Like, I like to tell this story.
Oh, yeah.
Mom was going to name him Zero.
Why?
Jesse James.
They could have come up with a name.
Really?
Zero Jesse James. Wow.
I like Buddha better.
But
Yeah, they try to niggify me.
the happiest of birthdays, the one of the realest.
They were really going to name you Zero?
Nigga, yes.
Like the number?
Nigga, yes.
What would that have done for your self-esteem?
Zero.
Man.
Shout out Rocket Jack.
Nigga, and you know it's true because my mom in the comments, I look on my page, my mom in the comments like, yeah, Zero Jesse James. Like, oh shit, I remember this
Zero
story.
Jesse James?
Zero Jesse James.
wow.
They were going to name you Jesse James?
Yes.
Like after the Outlaw?
Now you know back then, like westerns were popular and stuff like so. Yeah, but
I was coming with a built-in nickname, nigga.
And Branson already had his name?
oh my God, had played his role. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rock and Jack, man. They always got a hilarious story, and we can.
Oh, they
always,
keep one lined up.
Look, mom
Loaded
and
in the
dad
chamber.
always have a hilarious.
Whether y'all
story
supposed to hear about it or not, they keep one.
for every occasion, but definitely happiest of birthdays. Are you feeling old?
He had
Nah,
to think.
I
he
took a
does.
real nap.
He had to think about it.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
what I'm
he's
saying.
old. He can't digest cinnamon.
No, that's the thing. So in all honesty, yeah, I'm like, as far as like reality and all of us here we're all in the middle age. We're
Indeed.
middle age, if not older, the middle aged men and all.
But I'm the youngest here.
Regardless,
Yeah.
life expectancy for most men in general, we're all middle aged already.
Yeah.
So do I feel old? No, not like how they. If you think about how people used to look when they were my age, man, hell no, I feel great.
Do you want to share your age with the people watching?
Man, fuck y'all. I'm in my 40s. That's what y'all old enough. 2 Chainz put it best. It's called Gray Area. Listen to it.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start.
2 Chainz.
We're gonna start with our customary shout outs. We're gonna start a shout out with Ethan Fancy.
Shout out.
For all of your adult beverage snacks and needs.
Shout out.
Then we have Dank Drinks.
Dank drink.
The dankest of drinks.
Shout out.
And then we have Crimey Dealers.
Crimey.
Very crimey, very dealerish.
Shout out.
And then we have the local food plug. Please eat responsibly.
Please.
Shout out.
And then we have, I always forget her name,
Joe Meeks.
Joe Meeks.
Southern cuisine.
Yeah. Big shout out.
Right. Yeah,
Big
yeah.
shout out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
real
out.
talk.
Shout out to
Hey,
that one.
I'm talking about food is on point. Desserts on point. Look her up on Facebook, all social media outlets. Joe Meek, Southern Cuisine.
There was a matter of some sweet potato, what was it, sweet potato cheesecake?
You had some biscuit cookies.
All of this stuff was good.
Yes.
All of it was really good.
You had, yeah.
It was even better the next day after I took it from everybody. So, yeah. All right. I want to start off with a big RIP. We lost someone very big in the acting world, and we want to send an RIP to Michael Wright, commonly known as Eddie Kane from the Five Heartbeats. as well as Sugar Hill. He starred in that. He passed away at the age of 70 this week in L.A., suffering from heart failure, coupled with complications of a rare degenerative neurological disease. And I'm not even going to pronounce the name of that. But yeah, those were the two main movies we remember him from, but he was also in The Wanderers, Streamers, and The Principal with Jim Belushi and Louis Gossett Jr. So, yeah, I definitely remember Sugar Hill with Wesley Snipes, but of course, The Five Heartbeats is probably his most famous role, at least to us.
Eddie Kane.
Stand up.
Eddie Kane is a character of a lifetime, a generation.
Let me know you understand.
When you're known by the character,
Yes.
everywhere you go, then that is the biggest compliment you could get as an actor. I would
You gotta
think.
be.
So he's had a 5-decade career, including TV with Oz and V the series, and he's survived by his wife, Susan Wright, and his daughter and stepchildren, and he was 70, as I mentioned previously. So big R.I.P. to Michael Wright. May he rest in peace.
Let me know.
Is The Five Heartbeats one of your favorite movies?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say my favorite,
That's one
but
of
it's up there. I definitely like it. I think, it's one of those good feel-good movies you watch. It's one of those movies about redemption, I guess you could say.
In black culture and black allure, we hold that movie up.
Yes,
up there.
it's up there.
That movie is up there.
Yes, it is. So, yeah, shout out to him. All right, let's go ahead and move on because the big news of the week has been the unfolding of the Tupac murder trial, where they have Keefe D on trial for playing a massive role in the killing of Tupac. And this was the first week of the trial, and there was a little bit of fuckery going on.
I told y'all that this Tupac murder trial was one that you were going to want to tune into, okay? It has become a form of entertainment for me. My favorite character so far is Mob James. If you missed him on the stand when he was testifying, you missed some funny stuff.
There was a rumor that Tupac had knocked you out one time.
I'd have killed him.
That would have been your response if that happened.
Yeah, I'm being honest with you and everybody else. I said it on my podcast show. Him, Suge, and my brother. I'd have shot all three of them if he touched me. That's how I was living.
Why is that?
He said, strictly a rumor because I would have killed him. Not you would have killed Tupac, Suge, and your brother. Okay. I can tell he was a real gangster back in the day, all right? He said I was like that back then. Then he started getting frustrated with Keefe D's lawyer because they trying to get him to say something that he don't want to say, and he wasn't having it.
Dan, if you let me explain to you.
No, answer my question.
I'm not answering nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, Mr. McDonald, focus for a second.
I am focused. Very
focus on this. My question to you is this. You didn't know what happened that night because you weren't there.
I was at 662.
Right. Do you know who that was there?
I know everybody that was there.
Okay, like who?
Talk to your lawyer, man. This dude is tripping. I'm not going to explain that. I can't. I got to explain to everybody in here. You ask me something, I'm going to be honest about it. You ask me something I don't want to talk about, you're going to have a problem. Treat me as a hostile witness. You're not going to talk to me and tell me as a grown man.
He was keeping it so real in the courtroom that people in the courtroom couldn't help but laugh. And Keefe D had this face while he was testifying the whole time. Like, I couldn't tell if he was trying to keep a straight face, if he was just looking at this man like, what's wrong with you or what? All I know is that we are going to go in a lot of circles, okay? To get the answer of who killed Tupac. Because at this point, I'm confused. You got Keefe D's lawyers basically saying he full of shit, he a liar, and whatever he said in the past isn't true. I'm very confused.
Yeah, so this first week of the Tupac murder trial was pretty crazy. We had Keefe D on trial, and of course we had Mob James up there testifying. He's going to be, I guess, the YSL Woody of the trial.
Triple OG.
Yeah, triple OG. So, yeah, he basically said he knew he would have no issues with Tupac because he said, yeah, if Pac did anything to him, he was going to kill him and Suge.
And his brother.
He was gangstered out, yes. So yeah, so far, for those unaware, this is, of course, over the murder of Tupac in Vegas in '96 at that Mike Tyson fight. Basically, the DA is saying that they made it clear that Keefe D did not pull the trigger, but he acted as the on-site commander who provided the gun and arranged the vehicle to avenge the MGM Grand beating that happened to his nephew Orlando Anderson by Tupac and Suge and members of Death Row Records. That's all on video, of course. That was some of the video we saw in addition to Tupac's murder. The prosecution has said they got all this information from Keefe D himself. He's been out here writing books on Tupac's murder. He's been doing interviews, podcasts, and police statements are as a self-recorded confession. So basically, he snitched on himself, and he's caught up in all this shit. Now, Branson was saying earlier about how he's not the trigger man, so why is he on trial? Well, he's part of this conspiracy.
You don't have to be the trigger man. Like they say, as long as they can connect you to having something to do with the crime, they're going to give you conspiracy
He's
charges.
the only person living, so let's keep that in fact. So
Yeah,
there
everybody else involved is gone.
Even the trigger man, gone.
And like
so
I said
now he's the only
earlier,
person left, so they going.
Somebody got to be the fall guy. Somebody got to go.
That's what.
Somebody got to do time for Tupac murder. That's just.
I'm just saying.
That's just what it is. Somebody has to do time for Tupac murder.
Yeah.
And it falls on him. He, like Dub said, he been cashing in on it.
Yeah. So his defense, Keefe D's defense, is trying to say to the jurors to treat all the past statements as fiction. And they're just tall tales written to profit off of a famous unsolved crime. And they're trying to say that the law enforcement ignored Davis for decades because they knew he was full of crap and lacked physical evidence linking him to the scene. So there's a hell of a whole lot going on. They're trying to say all this self-confession information is fiction. It's not real.
Right.
Yeah, so.
I mean, it's we gonna see. I mean, like I said, he's the only person that's alive out of everybody that's supposedly been involved. I mean, like I said, they going off the interviews from Vlad and them, and you know, books and stuff. So we'll see.
Okay. Like Dub said, Keefe D put himself in this position.
I mean, he did.
Yes,
because
he did.
I'm sure that there's other people who know that.
Yeah,
haven't
plenty of
said
people know.
nothing.
They
have
even
said squat.
my man that was on the stand, he knows. He ain't gonna say it.
Yeah.
He telling you out loud, I'm not saying shit.
Yeah, so in addition to Mob James taking the stand, they had Gary Dale, who was one of the
Mob
first
James.
police officers of the scene after the drive-by shooting. He testified about riding in the ambulance with Pac, and when he asked Pac who shot him, Tupac said, "We'll take care of it," refusing to cooperate with law enforcement. They also had a homicide detective up there who said investigators identified suspects via confidential informants, and the case stalled for decades because nobody in the entourages would testify on record. So
Hell no, because they know that's a death sentence. Them and their family.
Like I said earlier,
everybody else is gone.
the biggest mysteries of our lifetime were who killed Biggie and who killed Tupac. And they're going to have to give some answers. You can't
You gotta reverse that. Who killed Pop, then who killed Big?
Well, who killed both of them? And nobody was charged for Biggie's. Am I
Correct. So far, yeah.
Nobody's been charged for Biggie's murder.
They just got that dude in a bow tie with the sketch.
So, you know, they're going to solve this one. Like, they're going to solve this one. You just can't
he's
have
the fall
both
guy.
those. Yeah, he definitely the fall guy. But like you said, he cashed in on it.
Yeah.
So he kind of get what he deserved for it.
Yeah. It's not like, had he been silent, he wouldn't have had to worry about any of this. Man, this is going to be an interesting trial. I wonder how long it's going to last, because I don't really see this dragging out.
I say like a month.
You think a month?
A month? That's a good little
Yeah.
bit of time. Like, I think they can have this wrapped up.
Nah, but listen, man.
Like the next
courtroom
week or two.
drama. They motherfucker content. Everything sells now. So prosecution, all the way, just all this shit.
Did I hear about gunshots outside of the courtroom after one of the?
Yes,
I didn't hear that.
There was gunshots outside of the courtroom.
But they said it was unrelated.
Yeah, it just happened to be niggas shooting on the other block. You know, maybe they were excited about the trial.
Who knows?
Maybe they concluded it for the day and they were just shooting their guns in the air like it was New Year's.
But if I was a gambling man, Keefe D going down.
Yes,
Keefe
he is.
D going down. If I had to put money on this situation, Keefe D getting ready to go down, and he get ready to do.
I like the feel.
You like the what?
I like the feel. I just think like
You think
outside.
get off?
I think so.
I don't know. Are there over-unders on this shit?
I'm sure there are.
Yeah,
I'm sure there are.
I like the under. Unless somebody come out and say he did it, I seen it. Ain't nobody gonna do that. So it's like, what we doing here? The only thing you got is what he said, what he written. He can say he was playing fictional. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't have no evidence like you connected him to this outside of his own words, written as well as interviews. Everybody that have some knowledge of it isn't going to say nothing.
He incriminated himself.
But that's not enough to convict somebody, though. You still have to convince a jury to say he knew he did it and he's it.
Like I said,
It's to me, it's still in the beginning. I believe at least a month.
Tupac's a huge star. He's huge. And there's a bias. There's going to be a bias on the case. And I think people are going to want justice. And like we've all come to the conclusion, Keefe D is the only one that's still living.
And you do have, look, we do got people that's alive that was in direct contact then. No knowledge of who was what when and not going to say anything.
Yes, indeed. So they're trying to implicate Diddy in this too.
Yeah.
So their prosecutors played audio from an interview in which Keefe D said he expected payment from Diddy after the rapper's death. So they're saying this was one of the recorded interviews directed at the prosecutor. So I don't know why they're throwing Diddy's name in here. Obviously,
they trying to. It's a stretch because Keefe D was saying that when after Tupac got killed, Biggie and them when he went out there when he got killed out there, Cali, they was like he's supposed to been in charge of security for them and all that. Diddy supposed to guy gave him some type of payment to, take care of that. So, supposedly. But this is all coming from Keefe D out of his mouth.
I mean, you said you don't know why Diddy's name being brought, but his name always been involved in it.
I mean,
his name always
it's in the center because we just said it's between the East Coast, West Coast beef between Tupac against Bad Boy and Death Row Records. You know what I'm saying? So, this is when diss tracks went to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? And both of them lives got taken. So, yeah, Diddy, it's been floated around. But only one person, again, has been saying something. Keefe D. One.
So the outcome is not looking good at all for your boy Keefe.
I ain't going to say that. It ain't nobody. No man, like I said, the dude wanted, what he said, what is my man name, man? The first guy,
Mob James.
If Mob James wanted to snitch him out, he would have said it.
Yeah.
He said, I ain't saying shit. So again, who you gonna get up there and say he did it? I seen it. I heard it. Nobody's gonna get up there and say that. So you talking about the only thing you got is what Keefe D said.
Yes, indeed. So that was the first week of this. There's also going to be a second week, so that's going to be interesting.
It's going to go a month.
Yeah, they're going to have lots of people come up and take the stand, so our eyes are going to be peeled on that, and we're going to keep following that.
Ain't nobody going to say shit.
Ain't nobody going to say shit. We're going to see how tight the code is amongst gangs during this trial. So, yeah, let's see what popping with Keefe D. All right.
Hold on. Well, not hold on, but keeping up with trial news, Lil Durk going to trial this week.
Yes, indeed, and he needs to. What's up with all these young dudes making money, still living that life?
That's the life.
They're trying to like they keeping it real when real goes wrong. Like I said, once you start making millions the legit way, you're no longer in the streets.
What you give Dirk chances?
Yeah.
What you give Dirk chances? What you think?
Who is attorney? His attorney is he got Young Thug's attorney, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, he got Young. Hey,
a puncher's chance.
He got a puncher's chance, man. The one thing you guys to understand, when you got money, you feel what I'm saying, and the right lawyer, you can win some shit. We just saw it. Young Thug, hello. This nigga was fake. Hello. He just had to sit 3 years. That nigga beat that shit.
I mean, you right, but just to have to sit 3 years.
Hey, nigga, I don't care how long I sit. As long as I get to walk out that bitch free, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Right. These niggas charge. Look, they giving her RICO charge. That's 20 to life.
After
Fed time.
After seeing Thug get off,
he got a puncher's chance. He got the same attorney. And based off what's being reported, it's some old sucker shit how they doing, because when his house got robbed in Atlanta, Georgia, the police kept his phone. They illegally kept his phone, which you can't do that. You feel what I'm saying? Because that was his property. They try to legally
came to mind and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, he going to trial this weekend. He going to be fighting for his life. Dirk is going to be definitely
a chance, man.
No. He got a puncher's chance, but I'm saying the time they trying to give Dirk going to be crazy though. So you know that.
He got the same. Hey, listen. He got Young Thug's attorney. He got a puncher's shot.
I guess while we on rappers in trouble and stuff like that, your boy Big X, he
I'm the biggest, the largest.
You can't be the biggest.
Can't beat them charges.
You can't be the biggest and largest driving around like that.
I mean, yeah, that was done. I mean,
and Texas just passed that new law too.
Basically, they banned THC.
No THC.
So if you get caught with a gummy, that's like 5 to 10 years, some type of shit. Yeah. Yeah. Niggas going to jail. They going to jail.
Get you 2 years. Yes, they banned THC in Texas completely. and Big X just got popped, I believe, last night. Maybe the night before last.
What we doing?
So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, good luck to him. You know, you never want to see nobody go down, but this was a bad time to crash the charge out of Texas.
I know, the car is over 200,000, you know what I'm saying? And you're a big black nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, hey, you got a gun and you got some weed. Nigga, you could have just had a personal driver drove you around and shit.
Sometimes people do stuff that you don't really understand, like, but I guess because we don't got money like that. Well, I don't got money like that, so I don't understand. Because like you said, if it was me and we just in the city or something, man, bring that shit over here, man. Go ahead and drop that shit off, man. Just go ahead and drop that off, man. I'm not coming to get it, and I'm not driving around with it.
Yo, alrighty then.
So yeah, it's tonight. It's Buddha's birthday, so everybody celebrate. You know what I'm saying? It's a good night.
Everybody,
and we got and our girl in the house tonight.
My God,
it's a
bro.
great fucking night.
Y'all shout out, bro.
You know what I'm saying? This man,
this nigga tripping. He got right in the face, bro. Oh my God, that nigga over here. He going in, boy. He disregard anytime. I'm like, dude.
I was trying to get it in between y'all talking.
Shout out my boy D too, who was just in the building. Word. Shout out my boy D. I ain't seen D in a hot little minute. It was good to see D.
That nigga was killing that shit. Let's go. Let's keep
still
moving.
Got the remnants. He trying to get on the remnants side.
No, I got it. I'm good.
All right now.
All right.
Let's keep moving.
I wanted to go ahead and move along because Stephen A. Smith has been in the news this week. He got his Thumbs Down Award from the NABJ, National Association of Black Journalists. He's been a little butthurt this week. But the crazy part to me is now the response that has been going out from people of the NABJ, particularly like Jamel Hill And I know D.L. Hughley has spoke on this, so.
I saw that the National Association for Black Journalists gave me a thumbs down award. I heard them loud and clear. I'm listening. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to address what was said about me with the fervor that it deserves.
He can be mad all he wants to, but he deserves this smoke. He knew exactly what he was doing when he went after Joy Reid, when he went after Kamala Harris, and all the others that follow. He knew what he was doing. So you made your bed, now lie in it.
And there's nothing, like, the thing I took umbrage with was that he got more upset at his peers. I think when your peers give you an award of any type, be it to uplift you or be able to correct you, I think it should bear more weight. What I found interesting is that he was more angry at you all for giving him what is tantamount to a professional correction than when Donald Trump impugned his integrity and his intelligence. Yeah. And the fact that he went right to Fox News. Like it gave me that I'm telling massive vibes. Like black journalists telling the NABJ giving him an award and him running right to a white journalist is like getting kicked out the cookout and running a Cracker Barrel to complain.
And this is where I am concerned for NABJ. Stephen A has a very big platform. He has a very big microphone. And what he's going to do, and he's already alluded to this with his tweet saying Christmas came early. It's like he's reveling. He's going to revel in trying to tear down this organization. That's exactly what he's going to do, is that he is going to air NABJ fully out and realize that there's a good bit of the country that does not understand the value, the meaning, and the institution that is NABJ. It is the largest black journalist organization in the country, over 3,000 members. Give us some game, going to developmental workshops, being able to go to the job fair. This is an amazing organization. And at a time where black journalism is under attack, I think the way that he responds to this is not going to be helpful and it's not going to be constructive.
Yeah, so that was a few talking heads on Stephen A. Smith since he's been given the thumbs down award by the NABJ.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
And the fact that he feel like he's bigger than the program. You feel what I'm saying? Like the fact that he, you got $100 million contract. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, you done put on countless of other black reporters and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is you're grifting. So when your peers properly correcting you on what you're doing and they don't approve of what you're doing, because you had the president gave you a direct shot at you and said you had low IQ. And you went well above that. You moved way out the fuck out of the way and didn't have nothing to say. So now when your peers is calling you out, now you hurt. You go to Fox News, complain to the white folks like, this is what we're talking about. You feel what I'm saying? You out here fear mongering. You calling out, supposed to be tearing down black women when you supposed to be protecting them. And then when somebody say that, then the first thing it says, oh, my mama was black. I had 5 black sisters. But that don't mean shit. That's your sisters in them. Outside of them, everybody else is whatever.
I see it as this, and it's kind of disappointing because you think that Stephen A would be a little bit more humble, like you say, when it's coming from your peers. It's not like it's just 1 or 2 people who are, you talking
about Michael Wilborn. He's big. He's older than him.
BJ, and for you to, like you say, to go to Fox News is probably the most insensitive thing you could do after that.
Right.
Because it's almost like you're proving.
You done proved the point.
You've proved the point. Like you ran to Fox News. You know that black people don't rock with Fox News.
The problem is he see the power shifting between him and ESPN. Pat McAfee just upended him because now here you are, you got a good old white boy. You feel what I'm saying? He's very popular in college football and stuff like that, based off his antics and everything like that. And he's MAGA friendly. You feel what I'm saying? So with the combination of the two, they are saying, all right, nigga, we see you. We got our boy.
You don't think Stephen A is MAGA friendly?
No, he ain't white. That's the difference.
But see, this is my problem with the whole thing.
Race.
Stephen A could have all the black people in the palm of his hand if he played it right. If he would have played it right, Stephen A. had the platform where he could have had all black people in the palm of his hands if he wanted to run for president or anything like that. But no. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is he had the opportunity, but by the comments you made over your stint, it's having the platform to elevate yourself. You've made yourself
think he's bigger than the program
to black people, and now black people don't even really deal with you like that no more. We've kind of like stepped away from you because of all your just outlandish
shenanigans. And I know about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know me. He's always had that kind of biggity attitude, like he was better than anybody.
Listen, when Terrell Owens on your own show saying Max is more blacker than you, I mean, hello.
He was hurt by that one.
It was the truth. Look, that was over 10 years ago.
And
that's the crazy part. So he's been called out. The point is, he got big. When he got that money, he thought his head was bigger than what it is. And he on all the commercials. And when Pat McAfee took that ring, he going hard to keep the power struggle because they about to push his ass out. After his contract up, he's trying to position himself, leveraging himself to where he has an afterlife after ESPN because, like I said, Pat McAfee is younger, he's white, MAGA friendly, he's that white boy. You know what I'm saying? So,
And another one of his talking points is how he pushes for HBCUs and stuff like that. But you could have did that. You could have been spearheaded a campaign for you've been at ESPN.
Hasn't he? He's promoted HBCU.
Yeah, he's been promoted.
I'm saying you could have done a better job with it. You see
How
what
so?
I'm saying? You could have done it. Yeah, you could have started this sooner.
Well, he couldn't really do anything until after he got that $100 million contract.
Hasn't he been doing shows at HBCUs for the past few years?
He has
for the past few years. But what I'm saying is he could have started earlier. Like I said,
he didn't have the power.
Right.
You have a platform.
Once you get that,
but, I mean,
his power shifted. I didn't mean cut you off.
Yeah.
His power shifted when he got that $100 million contract.
Well, I'm talking about before that. He was at when he came back to ESPN after he got fired and he got a little bit more clout, he had a little bit more clout to go to HBCUs and promote that. I can honestly say I've seen Stephen A. Smith promoting HBCUs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he could do a little bit more.
He could though. I mean, you gotta have money. Like you said, you gotta have money and clout to be able to push that.
And he doesn't have all of the
he does. He does now. He's been doing that. The problem with he doing is he's saying because I'm doing all of this, y'all shouldn't say shit to me. That's how he coming off. And that's like, no, nigga, if you wrong, nigga, you wrong. You need to be called out for that shit. So now this is where he be like, well, I put these people on. Well, I gave this money here. I done promote y'all. And that's why he's doing this shit. He's trying to protect himself when it's like you out of pocket. At the end of the day, we don't agree what you're doing. And you don't speak for us as the masses. The white folks, when he go over there at Fox and shit, he try to come off as I'm the independent. There's a lot of us out here. I can be that middle ground speaking voice for the black people and shit like that. And niggas like, no, nigga, we don't fuck with you like that.
The thing. So how are you going to go on Fox News and say I can speak for black people? Black people ain't even watching this.
People want to. He trying to build his. Okay, outside of. He assumed overplayed his hand. I got the black people to a degree in my pocket. Why? Look at the people, the schools I promote. Like he said, the HBCU schools, putting other black commentators on and everything. So he's building his cachet up. He's going to Fox, right? Because you still need those for you to win. For you to win the presidency, you still need a large number of them motherfuckers that's gonna vote your ass in or give you money.
How long would you say Stephen A's been on the downslide amongst the community?
Over a decade. I just said when Terrell Owens said Max is more.
No, what happened was when he got suspended for those comments with the Ray Rice shit, and they suspended him. Before that, he was actually kind of pro-black. After that, that's when the cooning started. I think there was something going on behind the scenes where it was like, you let me back, I'm not going to be the militant nigga I was. So now I think, yeah, there was something happened after that incident because that's what changed. Before that, he wasn't problematic like now. So, yeah, there had to have been some sort of What if there was a ritual?
Money, nigga.
Could have been. Shit.
What if Stephen A. was on some eyes wide shut shit and he was out to go through a mansion in a robe and shit with one of them long masks?
On people on them tables and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Look, you know what kind of party them people with money have? It anything's possible, but you know Stephen A. just and I don't think he can get back. He can get back in our good graces. I don't know if
he can't come to the cookout.
You think that it's possible for him to get back in our good graces? No.
I think it is. I mean, Stephen, look, Don Lemon. Don Lemon is the perfect example. Don Lemon was a big old coon on CNN, got fired. Now he's pro-black.
That's true.
And now he's sitting there turning on Stephen A., his fellow former coon in Brotherhood. Like, people forget Don Lemon's history. Now you see he's independent and all pro-black, my people. We was getting at Don Lemon the same way we got at Stephen A. People forget that shit.
He has the freedom now. He has another line of income, so he don't need a major network.
His thought process was not trying to get back in good with the community going to Fox News. That was not.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Again, I explained to you, it's going to Fox News. Those motherfuckers, those were the billionaires at. They're the one got the checks. So he's trying to make sure, like, hey y'all, hey, don't forget about me. Line my pockets up, because if you get the money, right? Now that's why he's throwing out like, well, I put these people on. I put these HBCU schools, because he's saying I put money. I've done this. So he getting the money from the white folks, redistributing it to the black people. So he said, because I'm doing that, y'all supposed to don't say shit to me. Let me live.
Well, Stephen A. from the effing podcast 919, we're giving you a thumbs down too. You get a thumbs down too. Hopefully you can change.
Nah, he could turn it around by giving me a check. Oh, y'all already gave him a thumbs down.
You want to jump on the coon?
No, I'm not cooning for anything. No.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm looking. I had to hear what he had to say.
Look,
how you gonna get that money?
Everybody, Stephen A. Smith helps out as a coon?
I'm saying
because there are lots of.
Oh no,
we're not saying that.
Dignity won't allow, but
okay, so why
you're going to say something of coon value?
No, I'm not.
You got to protect it. To get the check.
Everybody Stephen A. helped Dan Coon out.
But he will say
Cam Newton.
But he will. They will say. Hold on. They will say he has put me in spaces to help elevate my shit. See, they will all say that.
Yeah.
And in Stephen A's space, in his mind, that's all he needs. Because why? These are clouts. These are my what I've done for our people.
I don't need you to do the coonery out loud. I just need you to do the coonery.
No, nigga, cut a check.
You got to say something, nigga. You got to do something. How you gonna? You gotta do. You can't. You can't get it. You gotta do some type of coonery and get that money.
Check is coming to get the coonery.
No, Stephen. No, what Stephen A. would do is get some real niggas like me. I don't know about y'all. He would get some real niggas like me.
He cooning.
Say some real shit.
He cooning.
No, you know how the white
right
networks.
There.
You know how the white networks get him to say all the shit they want to like say, but I'm like the real nigga version where I say all the real nigga shit he can't say.
The closest to coon that I think I'll get is be like, yeah, CC's a great player.
No, he just no.
That's as far.
No. He just did some cooning right there. He did.
No,
he did.
You didn't hear what I said.
I was listening to you. He did.
No, what I said was, you know how the white people get Stephen A. to say coon shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would say real shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so he would use me in an argument. He's like, I can't be a coon. I got a real nigga like Dub on my team saying real nigga shit. So, you know.
If you saying real nigga shit,
that's what I'm saying.
You cooning.
No.
If he said I got Dub here, he sit here, this what he's saying is matching what I'm saying. You are cooning.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way around it. Like, how
you're saying everything Stephen A. does.
You're saying some real nigga shit. He's definitely not saying that.
I know.
Okay, then so you
cooning, nigga.
In order to have your voice heard, it's got to be.
You cap it. If you got to lie to shield this man for any damn thing,
I'm not lying on anybody.
No. If you have to protect him on any angle other than
I'm not protecting him on anything.
So how you gonna say? How is he gonna say? Duh, my man right here. He's a real nigga. and what he's saying aligns with the fuck I'm saying.
Well, he can't say that.
Did he just? Okay.
See, no, y'all are confusing yourself.
No, but so what am I giving you money for?
Right.
What am I paying you for? If you're not, I'm paying you. We're on the same team. I'm not paying you to
say the opposite.
No, like you know how they have podcast production channels with different podcasts under it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you're gonna give him some type of cover. If you saying anything against
what I'm saying is, let me cut the shit. If somebody had a podcast network and offered to have a show where you could do you on it, would you take that show? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so
you're not cooning. You're just a show under his.
I get
like
that.
The way
I get that. I understand. I understand.
Or Gilliam, them are under Barstool.
I understand.
Under Barstool.
Understand.
Under the umbrella.
Right. Understand.
That's what I'm saying.
Stephen A.
That's all I'm saying. He cut a check.
I get you. I understand.
Until you do something that's worthwhile, you will forever get the thumbs down. I think you could.
That's
be so
the only example
better.
I was making.
I get you. He can't tap dance. That's all. His tap dancing is really is way out of hand.
His juke and jive.
Because the only one cooning more harder than you is Jason. Jason be cooning.
Yeah.
Jason be that's.
He tap dance.
Cooning.
You know, every now and then he says some shit though.
Yeah,
I
he
agree
do.
with.
He says stuff. A broke clock right twice a day. And
What?
What do the clock do twice a day?
They said broke clock right
twice a day.
A broken
Right
clock
twice a
is
day.
right.
I ain't never.
I get it. I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
I had to listen again. I was like, how do a broke clock
I
right?
get high, but I don't get too high. Anyway, what I heard Jason was saying to I guess he ain't on this coon train. He was like,
No, he's on his coon train. He's just every now and then he say some real shit, like the Caitlin Clark shit.
We'll bring it up when we talk about her because I'm sure we will. So I'll hold it till then.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and move on to from Stephen A. because there was some shit going down in Penn State I wanted to kind of discuss.
Going down or shit going around?
Shit going down and going around at Penn State. Man,
that sugar booger.
Shit was going, it would make the clips blush, the shit that was going on in Penn State. What they did to them door panels on them WinStars. So it looks like a parent and 13 former students have been arrested in a drug trafficking ring at Penn State University. And the defendants allegedly transported and distributed large amounts of that white girl. Let me cue up the video.
500 grams of cocaine, 14 people charged, and a case that stretches back to 2023. According to prosecutors, cocaine was allegedly brought from Philadelphia and New York to State College, where it was packaged and sold primarily to Penn State students through Delta Upsilon and Sigma Chi. In 2023, one alleged transaction involved about 100 grams for $4,000. Then, roughly 250 grams for $7,500. By spring 2024, another alleged transaction involved about 500 grams for roughly $20,000. That same year, investigators were already tracking Thomas Robinson at Delta Upsilon. 5 controlled purchases followed. 4 were recorded. Prosecutors also alleged that fraternity pledges helped cut and package cocaine as part of their initiation. On August 17, authorities charged Robinson, Agostino Abatiello, and 12 others.
So according to these court documents cited by NBC News, a confidential informant told investigators that a man known as T-Rob was allegedly selling this product from one of the fraternity houses. But the informant also provided another detail, that T-Rob was allegedly accepting payments for the product through a Venmo account with the username Tom Robinson. So investigators simply searched the name and ultimately identified him as Penn State student Thomas Robinson. This Thomas Robinson is also the same guy who thought he was being pranked when police raided the house and then cops tased him. They used Venmo and they used their real names. Not the best criminals you're ever gonna see, am I right?
A perfect example of when non-street people do street shit.
They was getting
yeah.
frat house.
AKA
Look,
the Trap House.
and the crazy part about it is they was fucking initiating the guys. They had
they were initiating new frat members.
They had to bag up the dope.
What they did was
That
they
shit was
saw
crazy.
New Jack
City
City.
had
They saw New Jack
had that frat house looking like the Carter.
That's
The Carter,
what it was.
exactly.
The frat house was the Carter, and everybody knew where it was. And you saying, "Wow, these prices! This is Penn State. They're right.
They got the
Ivy League.
Yeah, they got that bread. Them white folks was snorting up that shit, boy.
Yeah, so they was copping it from Jersey and New York. Yeah.
Like
Look, they had according to my calculations, right? He had a half a brick, and they talking about what they said, 100 grams was like 20. No, a hat. No, they sold that brick, so they probably got it according to my third party street knowledge that they flipped that joint. Probably made about a good 75 off that half a bird. You know what I'm saying, to 100,000.
Awesome.
I mean, it's just let's have the real conversation, because if it had been a black college,
you would have saw it all over the news.
If it would have been North Carolina, anything,
if it was black, period, they would have been blasting this shit on all the news outlets.
Some alphas and Qs.
Black people would have been like they already don't label us as thugs. You ain't heard nothing about thugs up in Penn State or none of that stuff.
And what is that?
Ain't heard none of that.
But they emulating. They trying to emulate the street hustle of our culture.
Look, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it, boo.
But if it had been a black college, like you said,
it'd have been all over the news.
It would have been.
It would have been.
Fox News,
They would have been shutting damn college down
local
by now.
news, every local news across the nation.
And they would have been writing think pieces on why black kids and drugs are destroying communities and things of that.
It's a part of our culture.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, the government would have
for forever though. The parents been popping all kinds of stuff for forever. You know what I'm saying? They all be. You seen that show on HBO or whatever it is? But the little lady in the neighborhood make sure everybody in the neighborhood good type thing, and then you wouldn't even think about it. They've been doing this for forever and trying to keep it low.
One thing I know about white people, they get fucked up.
Very much so.
White people,
they got the money.
Oh yeah.
They the ones that's bringing the shit over here. The fact of the matter is, they didn't expect. They thought that they didn't expect black people was able to get rich off that shit and be in their neighborhoods. That's the thing they didn't count on. So that's all they did. We ain't had no damn planes.
So we got money was better.
We did not have no planes to ship that shit over here. You feel what I'm saying? They needed somebody to distribute that shit. So, there it is. So, hey.
And, we've all been to college or, had run-ins with college, and it's always been drugs on colleges. It's always been.
That's everywhere, though.
College has always been a drug haven. You know what I'm saying? So am I surprised? No. Not at all. Frat house and trap house. That's all it is.
Yeah. So they said the bail was set for one of the ringleaders at $1.13 million.
They got it.
Yeah.
They got it.
The neighborhood gonna get
they got it.
They got it.
We have to go to Johnny.
They parents got that shit.
Look, and then they're frat boys.
Yeah.
So they got it.
They got it. They got high-end attorneys.
They got it.
They gonna get probation.
You think?
Hell yeah. First time offenders, they white. Penn State College, yeah.
They got signed out.
And you in a fraternity. So if you in fraternity, that means you got connections, nigga, in all areas. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna be on probation for a couple years and this shit will be expunged. They won't never have this shit on their record. That's all.
I don't know. What about the father?
Same thing with him.
Yeah. They gonna go.
Was he a
Don't
lawyer?
do that no more.
Was he was he an attorney or something?
It don't even matter.
It might be.
It don't even matter.
I'm sure, like I said, Penn State is right under Ivy.
They're gonna get probation.
Right under Ivy
Look,
League school.
they said how much they got caught. Half 500. Like I said, they can hit them with interstate trafficking because they went through multiple states. But the thing is, like I said, they never had any criminal past history. first time felons. So they'll, like I said, they'll get probation.
Damn, man, that's wild.
That shit crazy.
That's life.
I'm sure everybody on campus know.
Oh,
hell yeah, they get high.
Man, you know how much money
They mad because they dope connect is fucked up. Now they gotta go. They gotta go in the. They gotta go in the hood.
Yeah.
You know how much
money. Come on.
They gotta pay Jamal to go to Philly.
Your whole pack gonna be gone before you even hit Raleigh.
They up in the house. They up in the frat house bagging up.
Yeah. You look. They just bagging. Look, you can get it on campus. You didn't gotta go to the hood. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So now they gotta go back to the hood and the shit was probably pure as shit. You feel what I'm saying? So again, they mad. They mad.
Damn shame. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll end up getting a slap on the wrist because that's just generally what happens in situations
that shit
like
that. That shit would be expunged.
Rich white people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot that part.
They got you got money, power, and respect. Money, power, and connections. There it is.
If the story would have been bigger, then I think it might have been. But the
that is big.
It's a pretty big story.
That's big. You traffic, you interstate traffic, illegal narcotics. You was on your school campus distributing, and you are causing your fellow students. You not only you broke the student honor code. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, you fucked up.
I put you out of school.
Yeah, But somehow, some way, the parents, if they got connections and that bread,
let it blow over.
Let it blow over.
Go to community college.
Hell no, you send them to Temple.
Don't play Temple.
Temple is don't do that, man.
I got people
Temple is a prestigious school, bro. Don't do that.
Is it more prestigious than Penn State?
No.
Okay,
but you can't
go to Temple.
You can't sneeze at Temple either.
Temple out there too.
Yeah, you can't sneeze at Temple neither.
Yeah. So, hopefully justice will be served. I doubt it. Watch them people run. One of them are gonna run for office. In the future.
Like one of us. What he is in charge of our medicine. This dude talking about openly said I took heroin.
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to some hip hop news because Ebro and 50 Cent did an interview yesterday. The conversation all started off all friendly and shit, and then it got a little heated once they started discussing who actually ruined New York hip hop.
But I'm gonna leave that with Ebro because he always fuck up the culture. Yo, man, we was having a pleasant. He was a program director in control of what was and because he wouldn't put out no records, had everybody beefing, nobody wanted to work together. It was his fault.
Played their records.
No, I played your records, and I played everybody you was beefing with records. Y'all didn't want to work together.
Yeah, but I'm saying to you, they played those. This is the thing, right?
Here we go.
The guys that was there were not my friends. I already was boxed out of that with their relationship. What's my beef with Joe? There's no beef. There was no beef. Yeah. You know what the beef is? He was uncomfortable because his loyalties.
Let's just leave it with shit got crazy.
No, but I'm saying to you is that he was so loyal to anybody that's on the gate is on the other side with me. If they're on the gate when some shit happens, you over there, bitch. Not fucking with me. You over there because I'll fuck around and get into some shit, coming to hang out with you. And you there with people that don't fuck with me, and we get into something.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I put you on the other side. But you look like Joe. Later, when we cleared it up, it was Chris. When Chris passed, we got together because we wanted to send that off right.
That's right.
Then it changed that whole energy.
See, this was a positive interview. I just want to point out, you brought up negativity.
What negativity?
Just, you try...
No,
why you always what? Listen, this is we supposed to be better than this, Fib. It ain't gotta be like this.
Man, look, you about to
listen, man.
I tried to make this work, Ebro.
Man. We was chilling. No. We was chilling. We was talking about you being a songwriter. We was celebrating 50.
Okay.
Yeah, yo, say something.
No.
Do something.
That's better not be saying nothing.
No, do something. Give it up for G. Yo, give it up for G Unit. The real report.
Okay, so that was Ebro and 50 Cent having their discussion
Another
on
nigga.
they're saying who ruined New York hip hop. Ebro was saying it was 50 Cent because 50 caused all those artists to start beefing with each other.
Facts.
50 Cent is blaming Ebro, saying it was New York radio not giving love to all the artists and spreading it out. And 50 was blaming the infrastructure of New York radio.
He's saying that because how he got in the game. You feel what I'm saying? How he got in the game was the sticker on the mixtapes and shit like that. So because of that, because niggas didn't fuck with him, that's the reason why.
They're both right, though. It was a mixture of both. They're both right. You know what I'm saying?
I put it more on radio because
I mean radio as well, but Ebro was right as well, though.
It's
They
both.
were both right. It's both. Both of them had a
Valid
downfall
point.
in-
I don't think because the artist beef with 50 to get that look from the radio.
No,
But that's
50
what-
came in. He came in on the mixtapes talking about robbing everybody in the industry.
And instead of concentrating on making music, now I'm making disses at 50.
50
Now I'm concentrating on 50 instead of making the music I
That's
make.
the artist.
Okay, that now you go to the radio, and radios being whoever bringing the most money, basically, their artists are getting played. Or whoever has the hottest thing. Like, they weren't spreading love around in New York like
back
that.
then,
50 was running the radio for a long time.
But back then, you had to have it. That's what A&R artists was popular, and you had to get record deals. You know what I'm saying, through labels, and it was hard. You feel what I'm saying? 50 didn't have. They was pretty much blackballing his ass. You feel what I'm saying? When he got into it, like I said, he started the shock rap on the mixtapes. He blew his popularity on the mixtapes where he forced himself to get a deal, and then when he got his deal, he got it through Eminem, which Eminem was up under Dr. Dre. So that's how he got on. He didn't even get on through the New York scene.
And with radio, like, it was so much talent in New York. How could you spread a light?
You couldn't. We had listen, man. We just talked about this over a couple weeks ago. Whereas when we was coming up in music and hip hop, we had third string. We had three tier: first string, second string, third string, and all three of them can go be first string anywhere else. That's how deep and talented the music was back then. We had people on the underground was just as popular as people, if not just as popular, people that was popular that was making crossover music. It's not like that now because shit is so watered down, dumbed down, and there's nothing structure around the shit.
So when 50 started the beefing, when 50 started beefing and making, like I say, people take their mind off of the music that they're making, and now we're going at 50.
Yeah.
Well, you also got to understand, too, that's MAGA 50. Excuse me. I ain't even give him his proper name. MAGA 50, him and Stephen A. doing the same shit. Y'all only come at black people, right? So when black folks telling you, like, hey, nigga, you out of pocket. Because what I got to explain to y'all, this nigga ain't making no music for in the industry. He just using that shit, keeping his foot in there so he can have something to say. He's grifting over there with the MAGA people, too. Look what he doing now in Shreveport. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to keep that in mind. People sit here and let him get away because how he joking and shit. Nah, he's doing the same thing what Stephen A's doing. The white folks giving him money. He say the shit that they want to say but can't say.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I think it's really more so on the radio because at the end of the day, the radio is kind of the gatekeeper to the music that the people hear. And they decide. They're the ones that can say, hey, we don't want to hear 50 disses. Y'all give us something else and we'll play that and people will conform. So the radio is the one that kind of fed into all that negativity and energy and gave it light. So in the eyes of between 50 and Ebro, I put it more on Ebro, especially with him being the program director. And I know he only has X amount of power. There are people above him that tell him what to do that he has to listen to, but he is also a decision maker as well and can have an impact on New York radio. And I think he's playing more of a responsibility in that besides 50.
But in 50's defense, though, I mean, it was underground first, and then he took over mainstream. It's not like 50 just took over mainstream. 50 had an underground swell, and they had no choice but to play 50. They had no choice because New York was already playing 50. G Unit mixtapes, 50 mixtape. You had to get.
He got that, but he didn't get his like I said, he didn't get his deal from the New York scene. He got his deal from Shady Aftermath, which is under Dre's. That's West Coast. You feel what I'm saying? So he's saying, I'm from here. I ain't even get my come up from here. I had to go west to get my shit. Why? Because y'all gatekeeping. And again, back then, you had to be down with, you had to have a strong record label. You feel what I'm saying? A&Rs, you had to have connection with the big record labels and people who had the money and power to give you that shit. He was being blackballed.
And I don't think 50 would have been as big under any other record label. I don't think.
I mean, again, the whole he's like this, and this is the reason why he's acting the way he's acting. He's bigger than most of the people that he used to once look up to because all his other business he took advantage of his opportunities, and he created multiple business adventures to where he's a billionaire. So now he's throwing his weight now. Like, now, nigga, you remember all that shit you used to did to me when he's moving like that. That's the reason why all the shit. That's why only smoke he got for is black people. You ain't hear this nigga say anything negative about somebody white.
I think it was the perfect storm for 50 and Dre because at that time we had never really seen East Coast and West Coast link up like that.
Yes, we did.
Who?
Dre came over here on the East Coast and made.
What I'm saying is we never had an artist from New York link up with
Tupac. He's from New York. He went to Cali.
They don't really give Tupac.
He's from New York.
Like that.
He's from New York.
He's also from Baltimore and Oakland.
You know what I'm saying? 50 was from New York.
And now I'm saying,
okay,
but you know,
artist was from New York.
But he was too. But he got Death Row. Suge Knight came and bailed his ass out when he went going through that rape trial. So he went to Cali.
Okay, but besides Tupac, what other New York artists went and got signed by an LA company?
I'm sure there's some. I just can't think.
Well,
I just threw the biggest one of all time.
The perfect combination. Besides that one,
that's the obvious. Do we need anything? I mean, we can get other examples, but there it is.
I just think it was the perfect mixture at the right time with him and Dre. That I just think it was perfect.
Like I said, he's still sore. You know what I'm saying? He's still sore. So like right now, he got just as much power as some of the people that had the power to keep his ass out or at bay, and he's throwing his weight around. That's all he's doing right now. He's still butt hurt from shit that happened back in the day. So now he got his clout, and he got his shit, and he throwing his weight around. That's all.
Yeah. Cool. Well, we'll see if this beef plays out any further, because 50, he's the type to take it to social media and maybe say something. But
he already shifted. He shifted to damn Ross.
No,
yeah,
an attention seeker.
Yeah, because didn't he sell some shoes today?
Yeah, G Unit. They supposed to been sold out.
Yes.
Which again, I'm going to say is biased, because if they sold out, it's probably in New York. You know what I'm saying? So if he's saying sold out, let's say in all 50 states, and then you got to look at how many did he actually had made. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you pre-select made a certain amount in each area, you feel what I'm saying? Then it's easily you can say I sold out.
In today's day and age, though, with sneakerheads the way they are, I believe that he sold out. Just the way sneakers are. You know what I'm saying? If it's a collector's item, they're going to go get them.
Yeah.
That's just how sneakers are. You know that's how it is.
Yeah. I mean, then too, it's not like, I mean, they're $130, so they're reasonable. It's high, but in today's age, they're $130. Yeah,
that's reasonable.
It is reasonable. Yeah, exactly. $130. That's reasonable. So if he had like the damn the ballers, like the the boys and shit, they kept $350 pair of sneakers.
Last pair of shoes, how much? Well, last pair of shoes I paid for $200.
Yeah, me
too. For you?
Yes.
Oh,
I paid for some higher than that, but it wasn't sneakers though.
Well, the last pair. If you want top of name brand sneakers,
yeah.
200 is kind of cheap.
Yeah, 200.
200 I mean,
it's right. No, 200 is right there.
But you can pay more. A pair of Jordans cost you $3.
What Jordans cost $3? What you talking about, Willis?
Where do y'all be getting shoes from?
That's
I ain't seen it. Now they got shoes. Now they
I
got
buy shoes every other month.
Now they have sneakers now that's like $300. They like the top end like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
That new shit, really. Like them astronaut boots.
yeah, them bitches. So they got some
Astro
shoes.
boots. Them shit's like $400.
Hell no.
Yeah,
They
got,
might be more than that, honestly.
yeah, they got shoes. They got sneakers and shit that's like $500 easy.
And people pay it too.
I remember when George were $100, and niggas was like, this nigga done lost his mind.
Who? I remember when Jordans used to go by the size of your feet, nigga. That's how you pay. You pay accordingly to the size of your feet. So the bigger your feet,
the more you pay.
Exactly. Niggas was trying to get 8.5s and know they need 12s.
Feet hurting like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Like this.
Got bunions like a motherfucker.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on because also this past week was the verses between Joe and Donnell Jones. Did y'all get an opportunity to see it?
I've seen bits and pieces.
I seen some of it.
I saw. Yeah, I was editing the clip, so I got an opportunity to kind of look at it off and on. And Joe did his thing.
Yes,
He won. I guess
hands down.
Overwhelmingly.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't no other way.
Donnell Jones had a lot of issues with his mix and his vocals and their technical problems. You
He
couldn't
needed a throat lozenge.
you couldn't hear him, so people were like, "Say what? Say what? Say what?"
Oh wow.
Yeah, they couldn't hear him. So
damn.
Yeah,
it was tough for them.
But what killed it was 50 came out.
Yeah,
50 and Lloyd Banks. I mean, and Tony Yayo. And was it Uncle Murder with them?
Of course, Uncle Murder running with them. You know,
Yeah. Somebody has to roll the blunts.
Yeah, he everywhere.
Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder or Yayo. One of them niggas.
Yeah,
Both of them gonna
so
be
they
there.
came out and did their song from the G Unit. Was that the G Unit album?
Is that
yeah.
the song? I want to get to know you.
Until you get Lloyd Banks, nigga, I don't want to hear shit. That nigga was he's G Unit.
Yeah,
my opinion.
But Yayo is just as much a G Unit as Banks.
Nah. Banks was Banks.
It's Banks, Yayo.
Banks, I get it, but Banks. I mean, not Banks. I mean,
Uncle Murder.
No.
Yayo.
Yeah, Banks. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You threw me all the way to fuck.
Yeah, I want to make sure I was saying correctly. But I'm right. Go ahead.
G
Keep
Unit is
moving.
Banks, Yayo, and 50.
Yeah.
Buck is, but Buck isn't.
Buck ain't, right. I
Buck
get it.
is, but he isn't.
Oh, you can't say forget the game.
Game it isn't.
But he was there.
And
He was
then
there.
there were
He-
a slew of
he
other
there. He took his little shit and he left.
I just think of the original three.
Yeah.
That's it.
So this versus, what was your favorite moment from it though?
When it went off.
Damn, it was that bad.
I mean, Donnell Jones' vocals and stuff were horrible. Like, you know, yeah, it was
It didn't
almost
sound
that
good.
bad.
It didn't.
It was almost that
And you know
bad.
what? And I seen him in concert a couple years ago.
Was
and
he
it
as-
wasn't that bad.
That bad.
I mean,
Wow.
it wasn't that bad. Like, it didn't sound like it did on the verse.
So it wasn't good?
No, it was.
No, look, see, that's all I got need to hear.
It was live.
He's supposed to be able to sing, so he can't sing live then.
If he can't sing live, he can't sing live.
Right.
Can't sing live.
Right,
He
that's
could
what
be
I'm
like
saying.
the male version of A. Marie.
Yeah, they gotta have the studio version of their voice. Some of them can't sing live.
Yeah, but you know, like it's.
And Donnell has a dope catalog.
Yeah,
And it's just like he won't sing it.
So that's the
He
studio.
has somebody else to sing. He should have Millie
But
Vanilli
Joe
it.
said it
He only
up
got the
perfectly.
studio. He only got the studio voice. He ain't got the live voice.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I
But
got
Joe
it, I got it.
set it up perfectly. Like his songs were positioned right and stuff like that. That's why they
And
say
his vocals sound like Joe.
you can beat
Yeah.
anybody in the verses if your songs are positioned right. Anybody can be beat, except for Jay-Z.
That's a lot. Look, there you go. See,
And Joe did his thing though.
Did y'all see the verses I posted in the chat?
Well, who is it?
I believe it's Avant and Genuine.
yeah. I gotta go with. Ooh, that's kind of tough. But I gotta lean with the dark skin nigga Avant.
Yo, you've been a colorist like the past 3 episodes.
Hey, listen, nigga, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all listen.
Genuine is that
Listen,
dude.
y'all-
Like Genuine, that guy. I like
Right,
Avant, but
right. Avant,
I'm going
hey,
with Genuine.
Avant got that catalog, nigga, for real.
do
For
got a
real.
nice catalog.
That nigga got a catalog.
Genuine.
I didn't sneeze at it. I just said I'm gonna go with the dark skinned nigga. That's what I just said.
Like Doug said, you
Yeah,
really have been
nigga.
color
Hey, listen,
centric
bro.
these
Listen.
last
I know, bro.
I'm just listen. This is the reason why our country will always be divided, because you know why? They don't want to own up the truth, what's the horrible truth of what the past is. So, with that being said, right?
Yeah.
What keep us divided? Color.
You telling us that you dark?
Color.
Yeah, we didn't bring that up. That was you.
I broke the tie by saying I'm going with the dark skinned nigga. I ain't light skinned, so I can't relate to him, so I gotta
This
relate
ain't
to the
about
dark.
relating to him.
I'm going with the dark skinned nigga. I'm just saying.
You want to go lay down with somebody.
I'm just saying I'm going with the dark skinned nigga. That's all. I'm dark. I'm just going with the dark skinned nigga. Y'all pointed out the colorism shit.
I like Avant catalog, but I like Genuine just a little bit. Genuine got some tracks. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. But Avant, yeah, he going neck and neck. Come on, bro. We
them
don't.
Timberland joints is really gonna bring the house down.
I mean, but listen, all I know is I can get 20 Avant songs and he can go toe to toe with motherfucking Genuine. That's all I'm saying.
It's going to be good, and I hope.
Yeah, all long as his vocals is on point, nigga. I know Genuine ain't, because I've
Haven't
seen
they both done verses already?
I think it was they did shows.
Shows.
Or something. And
Now I've seen a few past Genuine shows clips, and they had not been good. You know what I'm saying? So if he brings that, then Avant gonna crush his ass. That's all I'm just saying.
We're gonna see. It's a good matchup.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good matchup.
It is. I'm just being funny. I'm just saying I gotta go with the dark skin brother.
Definitely
That's
a good
all.
matchup.
I'm
not
going with Avant.
Sitting on Avant because Avant do them R. Kelly songs. He got them R. Kelly songs in his bag. He do.
Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and move on, because I do want to discuss the WNBA. There was a lot of news and a lot of happenings this week in the league. I want to first start off with Angel Reese's perfect night shooting.
Yes, sir.
When the Atlanta Dream beat the Sparks 124-88. And, she put up some amazing numbers with 20 points, 9 for 9.
Double-double.
Yep, double-double with 10 rebounds, 3 steals, and 8 assists.
Leads the league in double-doubles.
Shout out to Angel for being amazing that game, but we're not just going to blow over her blow that game against the Fever, though.
It happened.
We're not going to blow
You
over
know how many?
that.
You know how many players miss shots?
No.
And the game and point blank shots.
No.
Yes,
Layups.
we. So what?
Layups.
We got people.
Shout out to
We
Angel.
got
She
people who
balled.
have missed point blank shots, whether it's football, basketball, hockey, soccer. We can find it.
All I was saying,
We can
was,
find it.
Shout out to Angel, but I remember y'all should be up on the Fever. Y'all shouldn't be behind the Fever right now in the standings.
You right. She blew the fucking shit.
Well, she redeemed herself.
Oh,
Exactly.
she did. She definitely did.
All right, then.
She got busy.
Yeah.
AR, baby.
Yeah, so she did her thing that night, had a
Okay.
perfect game, and I'm sure you know who is going to be hating.
Caitlin Clark lost.
Yeah.
Today.
What was the score? Do you know?
Yes, hold on. They lost to the New York
The
Liberty.
Liberty?
It was like, it was like 107 to 102.
Oh, so it's a close game.
Yeah, it was a close game.
Are they bringing discord to Kelsey Mitchell on the
Yeah.
Yes.
I
on the
told you,
Fever?
man. I told you them casuals, bro. They are really showing they shit. And I told y'all keep thinking I be bullshit when it comes to this colorism shit. Here we are. Hey, listen, y'all call it what you want. She's the wholesome white girl that plays basketball. They use all the political pundits / racists using her to do the shit that they doing. And I've been saying Kelsey Mitchell has been the team MVP because she's been there. She has not hardly missed no games, and she plays both sides of the ball.
My question is this, and this is getting ready to become crazy obvious.
Fan base.
A is how hard is it going to be to play with Caitlyn?
Her fan base.
I don't think it's hard.
That's part one of the
Yeah,
question.
it is.
And B, you can't really trade her nowhere because I don't want this. I don't want this on my. I don't want this circus.
They want the money. They want the ticket sale.
Exactly.
Circus.
They'll gamble on all that.
Yeah, they'll take
They
it
got
for right
security.
now.
Like what I was about to say earlier. Jason Whitlock. He was talking about how Kelsey Mitchell, her props were kind of being taken away because you want to give it to Caitlyn so bad. Caitlyn passes Kelsey the ball. Kelsey don't ever pass Caitlyn the ball back. Like, if you understand how the game works and Caitlyn being the point guard, her job is to set up players in a position to score.
Exactly.
But now Kelsey gets so much
Of the scoring
from
Caitlyn Clark.
the fans that like, do I really want to play with that?
The point is,
I can have fun like that.
But see, but this,
I'm not going to get
Winning solves all that shit.
Yeah, but the problem is though, the fan base is Caitlyn Clark's and Sophia Cunningham fan base is turning on the whole. They're turning on the organization. They're dividing the players because you went at the coach because y'all felt like the coach didn't back up Sophie when she got clothesline, a couple weeks ago. So they went at her. Now, the fact that this MVP race is coming up, they're trying to push Caitlyn Clark past Kelsey Mitchell, which Kelsey Mitchell is clearly stats on is the best player on the team. Now, her and Caitlyn Clark broke the previous record held by I think it was Sue Bird and them as far as most points by scoring duo, 20 points. I think it was over 80-something games. So they broke the record on that. But the fact of the matter is, it's coming down to the MVP race.
Hold on. I got a question for you. You're saying winning solves everything. Winning solves everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you have the Fever winning it all?
No.
So when they lose,
they're pointing at everybody other than
They're going to get rid of the coach first.
Mm-hmm.
The coach is the first one out.
Even though she ain't the problem.
Yeah, but she's the fall guy. They're gonna get rid of her.
And then if I'm Kelsey, I'm out.
She come up for
Kelsey, I'm gone.
She comes up for contract extension
If I'm
next
Kelsey,
year.
I'm gone.
Free agent. So
well, maybe Kelsey's happy there.
I don't know. You happy by showing me with that money, that bread. That's the only thing. That's the only way I can see her staying there.
Can you keep that outside noise? Because like we know when they're winning it's good, but when they lose, and I see it all the time, when they lose, they point fingers at everybody but Caitlyn.
And she leads the league in turnovers.
Well, yeah, but and I'm saying, how long can you deal with that as a player, knowing that when we're winning it's good, winning solves everything, but when we're losing, then it's Aaliyah's fault.
So
it's Kelsey's fault.
So we know who fan bases is doing this shit, right? So you don't feel like it's their job to say, hey, y'all, tone that shit down. They're making money off of it. They know their fan base is causing disruption within the organization, within the team setting. You feel what I'm saying? They're profiting off of it. So you don't feel that this is where Sophie and Caitlyn come up and say, hey, y'all, tone it down some.
They're going to be Fever forever.
I'm just saying. See, look at you. Look. You taking a high road. It's either you say something or you go, or however the chips fall. If you seeing is obviously causing distraction in your organization as well as your team setting, you have a responsibility to say something. You profiting. That's all I'm just saying. If you keep quiet, then you are the reason why you will never win.
Yes, indeed. That's interesting. Now, in addition to that, there was that incident that happened also this week with another toy, a green toy, being thrown on the court. Of course, I believe this is like maybe the fifth incident. I don't know how many times this has happened, but there was a certain lull in all that action, and then I guess it just started popping off again. Pause. And who was it? Natasha Cloud?
Oh, yeah.
She had
Chicago Sky.
Yeah, she had a few words to say.
Sorry, mama. And like in most of these occasions, it's men. And I want you to know that is the gayest thing that you can do is to go to a store, a sex shop, buy a dick, come to a women's game to throw the d- on the court. That is the gayest shit that I've ever heard. So I'm a firm believer in anyone that has so much problem with a certain marginalized group, just come out and say that you're a part of our marginalized group, because that hate is unwarranted. It's not factual. And it says more about the internal struggles of that individual than it ever will say about the collective group. The men that are throwing it also shows that you are weak, like extremely weak. And it says a lot about how you feel about women, but we don't care. It's a disruption of the game. Y'all lame as shit to us. Y'all gay to us, and we see it. So keep throwing them if you just want to keep telling us you're gay.
So corny.
You can come out.
So corny.
You'll be happier. You'll be nicer to people. You'll be happier in your everyday life. You don't need to go to therapy or none of that shit. Just be yourself.
So that was Natasha Klaus.
That's some
sounding
G
on.
shit right there, boy.
But it's right though.
Yeah, she right.
You got to go buy the penis.
Wait. What if they get it from Amazon?
You still bought it?
The penis came to you. You had to handle the penis.
You carrying it in there and you throwing it on the court.
You throw it, how you throw it? You got to throw it like it's
like
this.
Yeah. So
He gay.
I'm just saying, like you're proving her point.
You're gay.
You have no problem handling penis.
I'm pretty sure all these penis throwers have been of a certain race, certain gender.
Of course. Dare I say?
Oh, of course.
Dun, 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 dare I say?
Yeah. I have no idea why all these incel white folks or white guys have taken obsession with the WNBA.
I just told you, colorism. Y'all think I'm bullshit, man.
You
We
do know
just- it's
colorism
proof.
and racism are two different things.
But see, listen. Number one, black people can't be can't be racist. That's number one. And before
Colorism is like light skin, dark skin. But when you're talking
white,
about
and it's
racism,
also white and dark. Same thing.
no, that's racism. If we're talking about black and white, we're talking about race. If we're talking about like dark skin, light skin, black people, that's colorism.
I got it. But I was saying colorism in general because, like I said, the two dominant colors on this planet is white and black. That's true. All right. So now, if you want to get put the proper stamp, you're correct. Okay. Now, can we get back to my point?
Go for it.
Thank you. Don't knock me off. Again, the people that's doing this, that's getting all upraised, like you said, they're white men that's doing that shit. And like I said, them the ones that's in their feelings, and they're using the likes of when Sophie came out talking about the trans stuff, they opened up the Pandora's box for all this. You feel what I'm saying? They throwing penises.
They've been throwing penises before Sophie came out with this.
I understand that, but since why they started back up, because Sophie said something about the trans, and since the W and the women's has not openly come out and say the definition of women, they throwing the penis. That's where the penis is coming back out, throwing the fake penis coming back out because of that.
I'll say the Dub is giving us good basketball though. I'll say the Dub has been giving quality basketball.
Yeah, they're giving us
a really good season.
It's about to be
fundamental good basketball.
It's been good basketball. I ain't even lying.
They about to go on a 2-week break soon because they got the FIBA World Championship. They're gonna go over there. We got our 15 best players go over there and compete, and when they come back, then they're gonna pick up and have the playoffs.
Oh, so Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, are they both going to be on?
Yeah, they're up there. They're on the same team.
God.
On the FIBA team.
That's going to make all those incel Caitlin Clark fans' heads explode because they can't root for Caitlin Clark without rooting for Angel Reese.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Everybody they hate is going to be.
Guess what?
If you're not
look,
not Sophie.
Oh, look, she ain't up
Sophie
there.
ain't going.
She ain't going.
Sophie ain't going.
Hey, so the thing about it is, this is what gonna come up. It's like how many times she gets the ball, how many times she gets shots. That's what the nitpicking about the Gary come in now.
Yeah.
Or how many minutes do Caitlin play?
Yeah.
It's getting ready to be crazy.
Yeah,
but the girls are going to win as always.
Yeah, they're going to win.
Girls always win. So
yeah, so they're going to the FIBA championship 2 weeks. The league going to have a 2-week pause after they go through that, and they're heavy favorites. supposedly win it. They come back. They're gonna pick up and go with the
Give me
playoff.
your top 3 WNBA MVP candidates.
Oh, we got Asia Wilson. You know, my girl, Rookie of the Year, Olivia Miles. And I can go with Kelsey Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give that same list. I know it's kind of ironic. Not ironic, just kind of funny how Olivia Miles is the number 2 pick, but AZ Fudd is out for the season.
Yeah. Oh, and they kind of like say, "Hey, y'all, yeah, we're together, but it's private." That, you know what I'm saying? They said that a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I wasn't talking about that.
Yeah, I get that.
Olivia Miles is.
I've been told y'all. Listen, I put y'all on game, bro. When I said when the drag come up, I said watch out for Olivia Miles. You feel what I'm saying? She gonna be the Rookie of the Year, and then since the season she got the number 1 team in the W. It's her. Then it's the Lynx, the Valkyrie, Golden State Valkyrie. Then number 3. I believe I think Caitlin and them is like number 3 or number 4 between them and the Atlanta Dream. And then you got the Las Vegas Aces. Them like the top 4 or 5 teams right there vying for the playoff spot. But the Lynx, head and toe, they got a 7-game lead on everybody but Olivia Miles.
She's gonna be like the Wes Unseld and win like the somebody else did that, didn't Candace Parker?
Candace Parker did. She won Rookie of the Year and she won
MVP.
Yep, and she won the championship that year too.
Damn, you can't have a better season.
Asia, you got to give it to Asia though, because see, I still think.
Why you give it to Asia?
The Lynx are the top.
The Lynx bust their ass multiple times.
No. What I'm saying is, if Asia's not playing, I don't think people really understand MVP. It's just like the NBA, you know. And this is why I think the people in Indiana don't understand. If Caitlin, if Kelsey wasn't there and Caitlin had to do it on her own,
they'd be losing a lot more games.
But she'd be an MVP talk because if Asia's not on the Aces are the first pick in the draft.
Yeah.
If Olivia Miles is not on the Lynx,
yep,
they're still a playoff team.
Wrong, because you know why? Nafisa Collier, their last year MVP, she was injured. She just came back about 5 games ago.
So you're saying Asia's not more important?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
The most important player on the team. And
yes,
Asia.
and as well as stats, as well as your team. So if you take Olivia Miles, they got the number 1 team. They done beat the Aces. They just beat them just last week and beat them bad. You feel what I'm saying? Danny had a triple-double. So what I'm saying to you is we beat you heads up. You feel what I'm saying? And we're gonna have the number 1 seed in the playoffs. We beat you heads up. My stats is just as good as you, just as good as yours. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you would go with the winning team. You can't give it to Asia. Olivia. All right. I tell you what. I gave y'all my predictions where I said she was the best player in the draft. Dallas made a mistake by not drafting her number 1. I also said she's going to be Rookie of the Year. She's going to be also MVP of the year, and they're going to win the damn chip as well. There it is.
Yes. Interesting. And on one other note, your girl Nika is retiring.
Oh, Nika Agumake. There we go.
Agumake. I've been practicing that.
I still didn't say
I know. Hassan had to leave. Yeah, she did 15 years. She did her time, and now she's ready to be released. And no, she's retiring. Yeah, she is retiring. She's going to be definitely a first ballot Hall of Fame player. She had some pretty decent stats. I'm trying to see what they were. Okay, it's 16.9 points, 8.7 rebounds. Oh, that's not bad at all, especially at 36 years old. She's seasoned. And, some people have been stating rumors that maybe she could be the league's new commissioner. I have no idea how they got to that so quickly, but some people are saying she might replace Kathy Engelbert. Somebody needs to replace her, you know.
She will be replaced, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay, well, onward past that, the NBA had a few new moves. It looks like Klay Thompson is going to be a member of the Miami Heat. He got bought out of his contract by the Mavericks. And now he's going to be with the Miami Heat along with Giannis and Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is there? Is Hero still there?
No, Hero.
No, he got traded.
He got traded. He was
for
part of
Giannis.
the Giannis trade.
Okay. I'm trying to think about who else they have. Hardaway?
Who's their point? Mitchell? Is
Yeah,
David
Hardaway.
Mitchell their point? Hardaway there.
Hardaway there, Mitchell there. And then
Are they a contender?
no. They still need some pieces.
They get hot. I don't think they can win it all.
They're not beating the Knicks. They're not beating Philly. They'll be a tough opponent, but
Klay is going to be a strictly
a 3-point specialist.
That's all they got him.
That's
there
how
for.
he's
Sit in the corner.
right to stretch the floor because they need somebody to space with. You got Bam and Giannis on the floor together.
You know they got to be no further than 10 feet away to shoot the ball. So yeah, you need some spacing.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. But the season hasn't started yet, so I'm anticipating that like I'm anticipating 2K. I'm excited about 2K because it's the only game I buy annually. That's it.
I'm excited about 2K too. I ain't
The Rose he signed a 1-year deal to go with
to the Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
I have no idea what that means for the Nuggets.
They're trying to do everything possible
to keep
to appease Jokic because he comes up for a supermax contract. He hasn't signed it, so that means they're saying there's a potential if they don't show a strong way of seeing that he might be. There's links to him. Him and Steph might be possibly teaming up in Golden State possible next year. So they're trying to fine tune this team for them to contend to entice Jokic to sign that supermax extension.
They're a good team on paper.
Yeah.
But they haven't gone deep in the playoffs since they won a chip.
But I'm saying right now,
Murray.
with the addition of DeRozan.
Murray and DeRozan, no.
Murray, DeRozan, Jokic, Michael Porter.
Porter's in Jersey.
He's Jersey.
Gordon, yeah. Aaron Gordon.
So wait. Where's he going to be? Is he shooting? DeRozan, is he small
He coming out the
forward?
bench.
DeRozan will be a 3.
He coming out the bench.
No, I think DeRozan will be the 3. Gordon's your 4. Jokic is your 5.
No, because they traded their restricted free agent Peyton Willis to Cleveland. Cleveland sent guard Max to the Clippers, and Denver got some draft picks because they had a restricted free agent Pat Willis at guard forward. And they was not going to be able to sign him because, like I said, they're trying to sign Jokic. So they traded him. And that's what opened the doors up for DeRozan to come in on a 1-year deal to submit that scoring for the young player.
Interesting.
Always moving, doing something.
Yes. What's going on over there? Is there any breaking news we need to hear about? Did something happen that we need to know of that we can talk about? I see you twiddling on your thumbs. So what happened in the NFL?
Shador had a good game today.
Yes, sir.
What happened?
Shador was 11 of 15, I think.
Oh.
Threw for a touchdown, I think.
Threw for a pick and a touchdown. Shador had a good game today.
What?
Deshaun didn't have a good game. Deshaun did not have a good game.
No, I was going to ask. I was more concerned with Dylan Gabriel. No,
Dylan Gabriel can go get his CDLs. Like, it's over for him. It's not even a competition. So,
do we remember the conversation that we saying that they was openly sabotaging Shador?
Yeah.
You pick a overrated Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round. Here we are. A 5th round is going to outlast a 3rd round pick.
Yeah, Dylan Gabriel.
Carry on.
My Eagles lost to the Patriots tonight.
I knew my Cowboys playing the Cardinals, but I didn't see it.
Beat the Chiefs. Cowboys are trouncing on the Cardinals. And Seahawks, Titans later.
I'm telling y'all.
NFL is in the air.
College next week, boy.
Yeah.
College first, Agent Zero. College next week.
Agent Zero.
Agent Zero.
You
That's
talking
week
about
0.
Buddha?
It's week 0.
Agent Buddha. Shout out.
Oh yeah, shout out to Buddha.
Zero Jesse.
Yeah,
Jesse
look, right. So it's college season start next week. It's known as week 0. So Yep, we got college football, and then we down like 3 weeks for the pros.
It's going to be in the 80s all week.
Yeah,
That's going to be
it's gonna get cooler.
It's going to be high 80s, but nevertheless,
It's going to be a lot
in the 80s.
cooler. I'll take that than some fucking triple digits.
I got a topic.
Okay.
It's not sports related though.
Okay.
Okay, this is my topic. And I think it'll be interesting. Do you think Spider-Man has surpassed Batman and Superman as the most popular superhero?
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, that happened a way long time ago.
That's the only reason being because they have recent movies that has been better than if you compare the recent Spider-Man movies to the recent Batman and Superman, it's night and day.
No, the Batman movies were hitting.
But they are hit like Spider-Man.
Not like
movies.
Spider-Man though. You feel what I'm saying?
No, they just make less of them.
I think that's the biggest difference. When we were growing up, we had Batman, Superman movies. Spider-Man wasn't even a movie.
He was
yet.
top 3 though.
He was just a comic book and stuff like that. He
was
had
a cartoon character,
cartoon as
video
well.
game.
But I think movies have really pushed
them,
Spider-Man up in that. Like he might be the number one superhero.
Now they was debating
right now.
They was debating. Now I'm not a Spider-Man fan or whatever.
I
but
am.
It was a debate on who played the best Spider-Man. Because you got 3 different versions.
Toby, you got Andrew, and you got Tom.
Yeah, so
I'm Andrew. I pass on Andrew. You said you're a fan. Who's yours?
Okay, I think it's 2 different ones. I think the best one in costume is Toby, and I think the best Peter Parker is actually Andrew.
Do you watch Spider-Man?
Of course.
Which one do you think? Toby is the earlier Spider-Man.
Right.
Andrew's the middle Spider-Man, and Tom is the right
The
now
newest one.
Spider-Man.
Right now.
Tom is the right now Spider-Man.
I still got to go with Toby because he's the original. Everybody else doing good though.
No, all 3 of them are good.
there is a debate in the Spider-Man verse world of who to play the best
I
character.
go with Tom because Tom to me Tom gives the more kid aspect of it. Tom's the newest one, like we said.
Yeah.
Tom gives the more younger feel,
Clumsy like
stuff like
that. Last movie was
I
really good.
rock with Tom, but I also rock with Toby too. Toby Maguire was a great Spider-Man in the beginning, but like I said, once Spider-Man got movies, and then Superman and Batman's movie, Batman got a couple of good movies. I ain't gonna lie, but Superman, they can't get a Superman movie good to save their life. And I think that's what's killing them is now that movies are everything, people don't really go to comic books like that.
I mean, but since we at Marvel, since you're on that, to piggyback off that, now I hate to say it, racism. They don't want to bring out some of the black. No, real talk. You got some of the black Marvel comics. They had like what was one of them that was on Netflix. It was real good, and they was about to make a season 2. They canceled it.
Okay,
a lot of
he's going to be in something.
Wow.
There's a lot of the story
they
that was
canceled all the black Marvel.
Yeah, but the story,
Ironheart.
but they had 3 of them that was down the pipeline that it was supposed to come up with, and they all canceled them. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the underlying thing that's not being discussed. That Marvel has stopped making some of the black Marvel comics.
They don't know how to make black comics book heroes.
Well, they had, like I said, they had one on
made
Netflix.
Black
that was,
Panther.
Yeah.
And Blade. Name another one besides those 2 that are.
Well, them the only ones that they recently.
Storm should have been.
Of course, but them the only ones they recently pushed.
They just cast a Storm in the new Road.
But I'm just saying, Storm should be a huge character, and she
is.
Yeah, but they, like I said, they don't want it, right? They got Supergirl, white one. You feel what I'm saying? I get what you're saying, but but I get what you're saying. The point is, there's a lot of black Marvel comic characters that should be playing, that should be have their movies now, but they're not doing that for whatever reason. Marvel stopped the projects on that shit.
They're the Marvel. They're just racist. You have any other topics? I'm out of shit. Well, it was a shorter than normal show. It's only an hour, 50 minutes. But hey, if you made it this far, you want to make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Listen, we are 1,000 31 more from 10K. Go ahead, hit that like button on that subscribe. Hit that subscription on YouTube, people.
Yeah. So thanks for checking in. We'll catch you next week. Peace.